Hi everyone, in today's video I'm going to talk about something very interesting that often happens in research studies. This is when researchers uses deception as a technique to collect data from the research participants. Let me give you an example. This example is also known as the Balanced Placebo Design. For example, let's say a researcher is trying to investigate the impact of alcohol on the participants' behavior. Now here you may have 100 participants. You divide the 100 participants into two groups of 50, Group A and Group B. Now to the 50 participants in Group A, the researcher tells them that he will be giving them alcohol to drink. What he actually does is give 25 of them actual alcohol to drink, but the other 25 are given a replacement of alcohol. Let's say you are studying the effects of drinking vodka, so 25 of them are told that they are going to drink vodka and given vodka, and the other 25 in Group A are told they are going to drink vodka but given a tonic which tastes very similar to vodka, considering that vodka is not highly alcoholic in taste and can sometimes be deceived to be thought of as a tasteless drink. To the Group B participants, all 50 participants of Group B are told they are not going to be drinking alcohol. However, 25 of them are given alcohol and the other 25 are actually not given any alcohol as told to them. Now here it is very important that the researcher sometimes uses the experimenter, a third person, to carry out the experiment. The experimenter himself is also kept in dark. So the experimenter also does not know what drink he is administering to which participant. Only the researcher is available, only the researcher is informed about it, and what the researcher does is he has his own coding system where he codes certain bottles. Now it's very important that the participants, if they have access to the bottle from which the drink is being poured out from, they have no idea from the bottle whether it's alcohol or not alcohol. So the deception has to be very thorough. No participant should know what they are drinking, whether they are drinking alcohol or tonic. They should know only what they are told verbally. And of course, when they are tasting it, you have to make sure that the vodka or any alcohol is not so alcoholic in nature that the placebo drink or the tonic is very apparent to them that it's not alcohol. So the deception has to be thorough in nature, and that is why it is important that even the experimenter, the person who's administering the drinks, is also kept in dark. Only the researcher is available of his coding system as to which bottle contains what drink. Some researchers often use deception to the extent that they have unopened sealed vodka bottles containing tonic, so that the participants who are drinking vodka or drinking the tonic think that they are drinking vodka. Now here the expectation plays a big role, because a lot of researchers have conducted studies to study the effect of alcohol on participants' behavior. And it has been found that people who think they are drinking alcohol actually behave more irrationally than the people who know they are drinking alcohol and are drinking so. Because expectation plays a role of a confounding variable here. And to make sure that expectations are managed, the balanced placebo design is implemented. Often this design has a disadvantage. This is when, let's say, you are trying to study the effect of alcohol on research participants, but the alcohol you have chosen is a stronger alcohol such as whiskey, and then you are trying to deceive the participants by using a concoction of a tonic or a tasteless drink, where the participants easily find out that this is not the alcohol, this is probably the placebo drink. So to make sure that the participants can be deceived, you have to pick drinks or subjects or items that can be used to deceive people. For example, a study was conducted on ADHD children, and they were given ADHD medicine, and some of them were given a placebo pill, or just like a pill that has no taste or no effects. Now with 10-year-olds, it was easy for the researcher to conduct that experiment because he was able to deceive the 10-year-old kids. But however, when the 15-year-old kids came into the research experiment, and they were also ADHD patients, but because they were older and probably had more sense of what is a medicine and what is a placebo pill or a pill with no taste, it was harder to deceive them. So when you conduct a deception kind of an experiment, of course you have to make sure that the participants are deceived. You take all measures to make sure that the participants do not find out, because their expectation is what can play a role of a confounding variable which can impact or influence your study. So you have to manage that. You have to make sure that you manage your confounding variables. So if you don't know what confounding variables is, confounding variables are those variables which are like independent variables and can influence the dependent variable. So to make sure that you are studying the relationship between the independent and the dependent variable, you have to manage the other confounding or extraneous variables which may be influencing the dependent variable. So you need to manage them and isolate them. So I thought I will discuss this because this research design is often used by researchers. It is quite interesting. There are some ethical implications, of course, because deception is involved, but if the researcher can justify that such deception does not impact the well-being, the health, and does not pose any harm to the research participants, they can get an ethics approval to conduct such design. Thank you for watching today's video. Please like, share, subscribe, and I will see you soon with my next video.